I guess this is making rounds again. I had no idea that this was still a point of discussion.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
Okay, so apparently this is still a thing and people are still talking about it. So big shout out to, hopefully I say this, Davila Lawrence, Law, goes by Law. Big shout out to you, my boy. Thank you so much for sending this to me on Twitter. I had no idea that this was still making rounds, but apparently here we are. NBA trade report sources, many view former Utah head coach Quinn Snyder as a replacement for Greg Popovich in San Antonio after this upcoming season. I don't know if this page is taking what we already heard and just running with that, or if this is new sources. I have no idea. But before we talk about this, and we have talked about it before, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com. I've already said this in other videos, but then again, I have no idea when anything gets uploaded. I don't know. It's all random. But I will say this, 10% up until the end of this month, 10% of all sales from the shop is going to go towards Uvalde families and friends. So I just thought that would be a nice thing to do, especially since the shop is doing way better than I expected. And I'm expecting it to even do better once the season starts and we add different things like hoodies and hats and all that. But as it stands right now, this shop is doing pretty well. So if you guys want to go support, please head on over and support your boy. Or if you want to do something for a good cause, you can do it there, or you can just donate directly to them. That's always the thing too. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Whew. All right, many view Quinn Snyder as a replacement for Greg Popovich. So the reason why I was shocked by this, because this was news back in June. This was 2 months ago. Oh wait, is that 3 months ago? I don't know anything. Yeah, that's 3 months ago. That's literally 3 months ago in which we talked about this. And I was like, wasn't this already a thing? But yeah, so a lot of people have mentioned this before. Apparently sources say that they expect Quinn Snyder to possibly have that position. Now we can see here, this is from Mark Stein. Utah makes it official and says Quinn Snyder is leaving his post as Jazz coach. We already knew that. Snyder is widely expected to take a season off and then become one of NBA's most coveted? Coveted? Is that word? Guys, tell me what this word is. Coveted? Wait. Oh my God. Coveted coaches candidate. I never seen, I don't know, coach candidates. And as we've been writing since March, potentially Pop's successor in San Antonio. So this is something that's kind of getting around there. Mark Stein isn't always 120%, okay? But hey, it is getting out there nonetheless. So how do I feel about this? I think I talked about this before, and I don't think well, I have talked about this before, but I don't think that my thoughts on this have changed. And if it has, it just has. I don't know. But I'm not one to get overly excited, because a lot of people are saying like, oh my goodness, if this person replaces Pop, that's perfect, right? But I'll be honest in saying Quinn Snyder, him with the Jazz, it hasn't been stupid impressive. Like, don't get me wrong, like he's turned the franchise into a more winning franchise, sort of. But at the same time, there was plenty of instances where I said, this team coming up short and they got too much talent to come up that short. But it's not like he's been a complete failure, okay? He went to the Utah Jazz, missed the playoffs twice, and got them right back on track for the most part. You got to a conference semifinals, not bad. Another conference semifinals, not bad. First round, semifinals, first round. And don't get me wrong, they have been dealing with quite a bit of turmoil amongst players here and there. So maybe it's not completely him. And if you look at the win-loss category, he's definitely more of a winning coach than losing coach. And I can't expect him to be a Greg Popovich when it comes to winning. But I will say this. He does know the Spurs system, okay? He is considered one of the branches from Popovich that has been successful, that has been a good coach. And the fact that he's been first in his division 3 times, while only being there, yes, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times, 3 out of 8 times you're first in your division. That is not bad by any means. And when it comes to the San Antonio Spurs, we have such a good franchise when it comes to getting the right talent, getting the right guys there, having the right type of culture. I have no doubt that Quinn Snyder will be able to come to San Antonio and do well. I don't think that he'll do poorly. I think he'll do well. He is a good coach. But at the same time, I'm just not overly ecstatic about it. Okay, I'm just not super happy or excited. Now I will say this: I've been on this hype train for a while. I absolutely would love for Messina to come back. That's who I really want. Proven winner. I think that he could get us to a championship in no time. But other than that, everyone else, I'm just kind of like Brett Brown. Okay, sure. Quinn Snyder, sure. Becky Hammon, I will be really excited about that, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So Messina is the one where I'm like, that's who I want. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But let me know what you guys think. Do you want Quinn Snyder to play or coach for the San Antonio Spurs, or do you want that ship to just sail? But anyways, I'll get with you guys later, man. You want to support the channel, as I always say, clanthemerchfan.com. But until next time, deuces.